look me up on all social media platforms. Pain and love is in everything we do. Everything. In everything. Especially when it becomes with you in your personal place with God. You know, it's pain and love on your life purpose. You know what I'm saying? It's pain and love when you try to get to your life purpose, man. Like, it is pain and love when you trying to hear and see God's signs. He's showing you. It's pain and love in that. You make a good decision and it may look good, but at the same time, it's not a good decision because it wasn't a decision God-like or God would made. The gifts that God gave you when you was first born here, you know what I mean? You have to use that, utilize that, man. Because that's what you're here on earth for. To reshape and live out that type of goal, that type of dream. And the consistency of knowing and showing for your life purpose is not clear for your vision that God trying to show you. People trying to get somewhere, people trying to be somebody, people trying to do what they need to do in this life's journey of the experience. And a lot of people always, people gonna be people, man. You gotta know that for sure. But the sad part is people always point out the problem. Anybody can point out the problem. When I say point out the problem, anybody can point out the fault. Like, people good at that. People want to be good at that. Why? For what? That's not alignment with what you need to be doing in your life journey. That's not alignment for you need to do what you gotta do so God can see you through. Coming from a bad place, when people have a gift of suspicion, that's really trauma, that's really hurt, that's really pain. You know what I'm saying? And when you're doing that to people, place, or things that having the gift of suspicion, you better go, you need to go heal. You better go get some healing. And they have people out there. They do have people that's clinically licensed. That's their job, like, to help you. You know, therapists and psychiatrists, and they, yeah, that's cool. That's a good thing. You know what I mean? But at the same time, man, God is the real physician, man, to help you through, to heal what you're going through, to get where you need to go. Because only you and God can figure out the empty knot in your brain. I can be honest with you. When you go to a therapist and you go to a psychiatrist, they can help you. They can. But they only can help you point out the problem. They can only help you point out the problem. God can help you fix their problem, man, and go deep. It's okay living in a place when you're building up to have your life purpose, to create that space. But the sad thing is, people always think they have a gift of discernment. You don't have no gift of discernment. You have a gift of suspicion, and that's bad when you try to listen to God for your signs. And that's bad when you try to live out and God's trying to show you life purpose, because you don't have no gift of discernment for God. God, your universe, and yourself is going to go through the majority of motions and situations. There's nothing wrong with that, but man, anybody can point out the problematic fault. Like, come on, man, you gotta stop that, because that's not walking in your journey. And one thing, two things for sure. Yeah. You point out the problem, but God helps you get through that problem. You're not supposed to go to family to ask somebody. You're not supposed to go to your friends to ask somebody, because when you come to situations, you're supposed to really go in the mirror to yourself. You're supposed to really go to God. A leader don't look at the problem. A real leader focus on the solution. You know what I'm saying? He already on the solution. He know the problem there, but he not even thinking about the problem. He on the solution. And that's what a lot of people need to have that key mind of doing. And the sad part is, man, when you start healing yourself, only you can help yourself. After a psychiatrist or clinic person helps you figure out the problem, point out the problem, they're trying to figure out how you did it, and it's God. That's the only place of a substantial that you need to go. Stop having that gift of suspicion, man. You already know God got you. God already know. You know how you keep praying and praying and praying for something, and it's not your life purpose, and God will tell you, because it starts from the beginning and the end. And you gotta have that faith from the beginning and the end. That's how you know that's your life purpose. And God is the only person that knows the beginning and the end. And that's true. When you got your life purpose, it's not confusion, but I'm gonna tell you something. Yeah, confusion do come when you're on your journey of your life purpose. Yeah, the pain, the confusion does come, and it hurts because I feel like the confusion is insulting to you. It's insulting your spirit. It's a critical thinking matter. A part of the journey when it tries to separate you from doing what you're supposed to be doing, the purpose that you have on this earth. It hurts and it separates, but man, people are weak, man. People run from pain. You guys, man, whatever the situation is, and you know that's for you, and you know that's the substantial whole for your life to do, knowing that's your purpose. You're running from the pain. You gotta face that pain. But after the pain, then comes the love, the endurance of love. You letting God mold you because you have the faith the whole time. And you gotta control the moments that God do walk you through in the present times of living on this earth. Whatever purpose, life purpose it is, and the confusion do come, like I said before. The confusion comes, but that's when you need to not forget about God, ever, yourself. That's when you have to put on this emotional strong mind frame. You have to be emotional balanced. You have to be emotional stable, because everybody got trauma or went through trauma. Everybody went through triggers, but you got to understand those triggers and that trauma and all that, man. That's a temporary thing. It passes, man. Stop that. You stuck, man. You better stop being stuck, because that's temporary. You gotta learn and relearn, learn and relearn, learn and relearn. And yeah, when you start listening to the signs and seeing the signs that God give you, yeah, man, now you paying attention. And when you pay attention, yeah, you paying, you know what I'm saying? The money comes as an involvement of listening. Easy. Because people work hard right now for some money. That's sad, but there's some people out there right now, in 2026, there's some people that are doing the smallest detail, the smallest thing, the smartest thing, not breaking a sweat at all, and making millions right now. Millions, not doing anything necessary for you to feel you're overworking, because God don't want you to overwork. You overwork yourself, you work, and you ain't did nothing your whole life. You're living just to live. You ain't live your life up. And that's the hurtful pain through this journey. But when you're doing your thing, yeah, man, that's when the love comes. It's nothing just for God. And when God got you there to your life purpose, and you feel that success come, you're driving. You're gonna keep driving. You're driving to the road of success. But guess what? You still gotta be calm, because man, to road to success, man, just still got people in your way. They still got traffic. They still got traffic, man. And people don't have a emotional stability. They got road rage. I ain't got no road rage. Me, I'm calm. I know it's traffic, but I know at the same time I'm being my own lane. I'm still in my own lane because it's the road to success. When God got you right there, and you knowing of the overflowing in this ocean, man. He got you on a ship, man. And there's everything that comes with ships. When you're flowing, going to your destination, everything. The crazy part is when God got you to the point in your life when you're successful and you're living out your life purpose, it's hardships because you have partnerships. It's hard when you have relationships. It's hard when you're doing things and you're trying to manage things and trying to have ownership. It's pain when you're trying to organize your life with family and the fathership and the mothership. And it's another thing when God puts you in other people's lives, knowing that you have to do this with this person. And God showing you or showing that person they have to do it with you to get to higher another level. And it's memberships. It's like you gotta know one thing. Everybody has to do something, but everybody has to have their own leadership too. And the crazy thing is, boy, all through all that, it's gonna be warships. But at the same time, when your mind is, you gotta have censorship. And man, you gotta face all that pain, man. Don't run from it. Why are you running when you weak? Don't run. I don't want you to run. That's why I tell myself, I'm not running. I'm gonna get through what I need to get through. And guess what? God has been blessing me consistently every time I feel like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, but now I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing because I feel love. It's coming to me easy now. I'm not desperate or crazy and yearning for the money. The money already does. The money already does. So why is you even stressing and saying God giving me a lesson? But people need to stop saying that too. God keep testing me. God's not even testing you. It's all in your mind. It's the river. It's the waters. You're on your ship. Of course, duh. If you look in the ocean, you think the ocean is all calm. No, the ocean get crazy sometimes. That's just life. Go through the waves. After all the pain from your life purpose, and you start feeling love for your life purpose, listening to God. You see the universe says, okay, I see you consistent. I see you listening. He's paying attention to the details. He's jumping from planet to planet because God made these planets in the sky. And this crazy thing is when people have telescopes and whatever the astrologies and people really do study things in the sky, it's weird because God is awesome, it's almighty, because you have to think about it like this. When you look with a telescope in the sky, you see a planet, you know it's there. You see the stars, you know it's there in the physical. And in actuality, it's just like when you see the stars at night, thing in your human mind that you can't physically touch, like a star or the planets. But God made those things in the spiritual realm, through all the ships. In the spiritual, God will put you on a spaceship for your mind to keep floating in this galaxy of time. You might not can go to a planet, so say. You might can't touch a star, but you see it. So you gotta believe it. You gotta believe it. It's there. And that's how God is. Most things people don't understand is Yeah, I'm here. I know I'm here. Yeah. Make sure you know your discernment from God, man, of your life purpose. You better start knowing your authority and giving it all up and commit, man. Commit to yourself. Commit to your faith that do what you're supposed to do. This how you're gonna do it, and the willingness of doing it. And yeah, it comes good. It comes good at the end when you keep on going. And you can't live in the dark in your mind. You can't be cold in your heart. You can't, not with your life purpose is on the line. You gotta be in, you gotta be in that frequency. And yeah, you can't, yeah, I'm not even talking about something that makes you happy, because happy is temporary. People try to make people feel happy, or people try to make seeing things make you feel happy. There's no such thing, man. It's temporary. You're supposed to find a joy, because joy still comes with pain. You know what I'm saying? When people really make it successful, their life purpose, they start crying because of the pain, the joy of pain. You know, you're not supposed to always figure out how or why or when. You're supposed to just know already, because God knows. You know, you gotta speak about it, speak on it, have that light, speak authority. I'm here. Then God said, "Let there be light." Then He appeared. Then consciousness came. Man, pain and love about doing your thing, knowing you made for this, what God told you to do and shows you to do. Feels good from people, places, or things. It feels good. But it don't feel good when you miss out what God showed you and told you. But you always come back around. No matter how many times you fall, you get back up. So you can show yourself in the universe. I ain't stuck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I got my wings. I ain't never scared to jump off that cliff. Yeah. I gotta fly to my destination. Stop trying to be perfect. No such thing either. Of anything. Stop making people look a type of way, because you're a person too at the same day. Worry about how you feel of doing an involvement of life purpose, man. You know? You don't want to work no 9 to 5 or you got down you to die, man. You dead. You didn't work your whole life. You ain't did shit. You dead now. That's just make you feel bad because you never got to tell, or you never left no legacy for your grandkids and grandkids to be like, you know what? Grandpa did that. You know what? Grandma did that. So work smarter, man, with God. Not harder with your flesh. Not harder with your body and your mind. You working on, you talking to yourself hard. You making stuff hard. Come on, man. Don't do that. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Having nice things because you want to be rich. It's about your life purpose of your talent goals and, you know, your dreams and stuff like that. And when you get there, it's about the experiences. Doing something that somebody never did before. Or to say I did that. You know, people looked at me back in the day, all my life of crimes. Hey, people change. And when people change and get on their right path, another person, I look at that same person with pity. I still look at a person like, or whatever. You can't shame what God already got in the picture and frame. Because if it wasn't, I probably been not in tune and been not here. But when you dead and gone, everybody miss you. But as they miss you, they forget about you. And after they forget about you, they live on. So that's why God wants you to have your life purpose on your journey, what you're supposed to be doing on this earth. Because at least you can leave something. If it's not about materialistic, it's about when you die, you can't take none of that with you, but you can take memories. And when people have memories about you, especially if you lived out to be most amazing, giftful, skillful, talented mind in the world. People that live in ignorance and low frequency, they don't care about nobody else but they self. But when you're in line with God, God gonna meet you up with other people because great minds think alike. Get your mind right, man. Be on your purpose. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? And this is Barry James, the artist. Peace out.